Good morning, students.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning to all. Why today's strength is very less? What happened? What happened, ma? Today's strength is very less. Only 17 students. Yes.
Don't know, ma'am.
Shall we start the class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Here, classification of data. Classification means what? Making a different. That is making all the heterogeneous between themselves. Means here, the process of dividing of data into different groups or the classes. That is a homogeneous within the heterogeneous between themselves. Is a making the classification. Means classification how children's one group, elders are one group, old age are one group. Means you are making the division. You are making into the different groups and the different classes. That is a classification. And the process of arranging data into homogeneous group or classes. That is according to some common characteristics. That now functions of classification. That is a bulk of the data. If you're having the very bulk data, that you cannot give the complete detailed, complete response about the data. So when you have a bulk of the data, when you make it to the classification, then easily you can give the information about that data and simplifies the data. When you have made into the groups, when you make the classification, different classes, then it is very easy for you to make the simplification and facilitates the comparison of characteristics. Means where you can make the characteristics, what it is, Means if it is a very bulk means you cannot, it is not easy to arrange them. When you make in the classification, it's very easy to make it and render the data for statistical analysis. Means here you can make it into the statistical analysis. Is it clear, ma? Now we'll see types of classification. Types of classification is very important, ma. You may get this answer for long or it may be the short. Are you getting?
Yes, ma'am.
So yeah, have you taken the screenshot, ma?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Here, classification of types of classification. One is in the geographical classification. Next is a chronological classification. The other one is a qualitative classification, quantitative classification, alphabetical classification. Now we'll see the next, what is the explanation about this. When we take the geographical classification, geography classification means when the data classified according to the geography. Geography means Telangana region. When you're taking into the India, sorry, that is complete Telangana region means in that you will be making states, cities, like when you are taking in the Telangana state, if you are taking that, in that you will be making the cities, villages, rural area, urban area, means you will make the classification. That is a geographical classification. So it is called the geographical classification. For example, the production of food grains in India may be presented state-wise. अपने को budget, when the budget was released, I'm not audible, man. It's not clear. My voice is not clear.
No, ma'am. Clear है आ रही.
Then what, Sujan? It's telling that ma'am voice is not coming. So here, when the budget was released, government release kara tha na budget. At that time, what they make? Classification, geographical, means villages this much, state this much. Means every state that central government will arrange the budget. Again, every state, they will arrange into a different, that is geographically, villages for this development, like that, different way they can make it. That is, food grains in India may be presented state-wise in the following manner. Take this one. Long mein aaye to jitna whatever the screenshots you are taking, no, just you write it down in your books. That is enough to write in your exam. Okay?
Okay,
Done?
Yes,
Have you
ma'am.
taken? Now state-wise. See here, state-wise of production. Yeah, example problem also you can make it, ma. Geographically we made, no, in that this table you can draw. But numbers you can, according to your states also your wish, but table you must draw like this. State-wise estimates of production of food grains. That is Andhra Pradesh, this much of food grains, Bihar, this much, Karnataka, Punjab, Uttar Pradesh. Is it clear? Take the
Yes,
screenshot,
ma'am.
ma.
Done, ma'am.
Now chronological. Chronological means what? Arranging in a series ways. Means when the data are observed over a period of time. The type of classification is known as, means period. Means 1999, 2000, 2001, 2000. Means it is in a year wise. Understood. So that is a various the series such as a national income figure, annual output of a wheat, monthly expenditure of a household, daily consumption of milk, etc. These all are comes like a in the chronological classification. For example, we may present the figures of population, production, or the sales as follows. Take Leliema. Done.
Yes, ma'am.
See here. In the 1941, the population is this much. 1951, the population is this much. Here you can take the production or you may take the sales, like anything. But here I have taken the production. So the population on the crores. Okay. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, qualitative. Qualitative means what? We may first divide the population. Qualitative means first whatever the population you have, first male, female, that again on the basis of that attribute, that is sex, each of the class further again it is divided like male, female current. Again that male and female, again it is classified into literates and illiterates. Like that, employment, unemployment, male, married, unmarried. Like you will be making a differentiation. Understood? Qualitative. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
In the qualitative also, it is can be done in a two. One is a simple classification, manifold. Simple means where only one attribute, that is only one character can be used. That is a simple. But in a manifold, it is a more than one attributes, more than one character it is classified, used for the classification. Understood? Have you taken?
Done, ma'am.
See here, this table you must put in the exam, that flow chart. See here, simple. The population, it is classified into male and the female. Only simple. But it is a manifold classification. Population, Hindu, Muslim. In the Hindu, Muslim, male and female. Again in the male and female, single or married. Like that it is a more than one. Finish?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, quantitative. Quantitative means here this is a classification where it is refers to the classification of data that is according to the characteristics. That is it may be the height, weight, income, sales, means quantity, a bulk. For example, the students in the college may be classified according to their weight as follows. Take down.
Done, ma'am.
Ma, you are all writing the table. Afterwards, you are writing a book, no? This is,
Yes,
you
ma'am.
may get this question for long answer or short question.
Okay, ma'am.
So here, quantitative means weight, kgs. That is a 40 to 50 kgs. For how many number of students? It is a 60 students. 50 to 60 kgs, how many? 50 students. 60 to 70, 28 students. That is total number of students, how many? 170. That is quantity. They have made weight, height, like that they can use it. Finish?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Now we'll see the frequency. Now slowly we are coming to the problems. So carefully you must listen. So your frequency, what is the frequency? Where we have the number of observations, where we are finding the number of observation against the group or variables. This is called frequency. Understood? Means here, where against you are getting a group or the variables. Together, we are observation. That is called the frequency. Okay. And the number of occurrences of the value, number of occurrences where it is termed as a frequency. And numerical data are furtherly classified into 3 categories. That is the 3 series. First, we are going to do with the individual series. Now, individual series. That is, numerical data are classified into 3 series. One is individual series. Next one is a discrete series. The other one is a continuous series. Now we are going with the individual series. In the individual series, we are going with the ungrouped data. Ungrouped. It is not into a group. So, it is a series where items are listed individually. Understood? Individually. That is a separate one by one, either in ascending order or in the descending order. So here, these are the marks they got. And this is a observation. That is a group. So where you have to arrange either in ascending order or the descending order. So I am arranging in a ascending order. So here, see here, 4, 4, 5, 6 means how many are there? Here, how many observations? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 observations that there. When we total this one, this is called the frequency. Are you getting?
Yes, ma'am.
So when we add this all, whatever the total you get, that is a frequency. Differently you are finding the numbers. That is a individually series. That is a number of observations. Here we are finding the 10 observations. Understood? Now, next one is a discrete series. Discrete series means when the items are arranged in group. So they are arranged in a group where it is indicate definite break from one point to another. And they are exactly measured, constitute as a discrete series. Items are arranged either in ascending or descending order, opposite to frequency column. So here, how we will be making? Here they have given the number. So in this, you have to find out the frequency. In this, you have to find, with these numbers, you have to find out the frequencies. Okay. So here, see here, weight you are finding. So in this, which is the least number you are finding? 27 is the least one. What is the highest one? 45. Are you getting? So here, 45. So 27, 28, 29, 30, 33 means whatever the numbers you are finding, that numbers I have kept here. That is in a ascending order. So here, in this, the next column is a tally bar. Tally bar means here, 35. Where is the 35? 35 is here. I have marked one line. 45, here one line. 44, here also one line. 30, here also one line. 35, one line. Like that, I have made all the lines. Is it clear? So how many observations are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So here how many numbers are there? 30 numbers are there. When we add these all, you must get the same total. Understood? See here. 2 to 4.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, what is the tally bar, ma'am?
Here 35 is there, no? I cannot make this all. So I have to make into the arrange of the table. Here I'm having the number of observation I'm finding, but I'm not seeing like this number. So directly they have given the marks in the previous one, that is individual series. But here they have not given. So in this, you have to find out the frequency. Means this many are given. So इतना बड़ा table नहीं बनाते अपन. So here where it is a constitute the discrete series, item are arranged either in a, means you are breaking, definite break from one point to another point. See here 27, 28. So here 35. 35 means here I marked one line, 35. Then is a 45. Here I marked one line. Like that, इसको देखते हुए ये पूरे lines बनाई मैं. 4, अगर 4 के बाद, next see here. 4 के बाद और एक अपने को एक्स्ट्रा दिख रहा बोले तो this one is you have to make the draw. ऐसा क्रॉस करना. 5th one आया बोले तो क्रॉस करना. Are you getting?
Yes, ma'am.
See here, weight I am giving. Weight and kg is given. So 27 weight, how many people are there? Got 2 people. Weight, 28 weight for 2 people. 29, how many people? 2. 30, weight, 3. 33, it is a 4. 35, it is 4. 38 is a 4. 42 is a 2. 44 is a 6. 45 is a 3. Are you getting?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
In 44 tally bar, आप वहाँ पर 5 डाले, but 6 है ना वहाँ पर?
हाँ, तो फिफ्थ वन का क्रॉस करना, मेरे को यहाँ पे क्रॉस करने नहीं आया. So after 5th, this will be 6.
Okay, understood, ma'am.
यहाँ पे देखो, मैं यहाँ पे मैं जब करी थी ना, बताती आपको. हाँ, yes, very good. Got my point?
Yes, understood, ma'am. Thank you.
Done? So this is much simple explanation.
Done, ma'am.
Now continuous series. It is continuous series. It is a grouped. It is in the grouped. Ungrouped is a individual series. Here it will be in the group. When items are arranged in group or classes, they are not exactly measurable. So it is called the continuous series. So it is a measurable in a continuous series. And it is formed into two methods. One is the exclusive method. The other one is a inclusive method. Exclusive means there will be continuous. See here, 0 to 10. Then after 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. You will be getting the class intervals. These are the 0 to 10, 10 to 20 will be in the series. So here in the exclusive series, when the class interval are fixed, the upper limit of a class becomes the lower limit of the next class is known as the exclusive. यहाँ पे देखो 0 to 10. Here it is a lower limit, it is a upper limit. When the next class interval comes means the upper limit will become the lower limit. The next is a upper limit. The next is a upper limit become the lower limit, then the upper limit. Got my point? Like the so on. Got?
Yes, understood, ma'am.
Next one is the inclusive method. Inclusive method means the upper limit of a class is included in the next class. यहाँ पे देखो, is included in the next class. 0 to 9. Yeah, the upper limit. Upper limit कहाँ पे हो? यहाँ पे देखो upper limit and lower limit. So here ये lower limit इधर it है. The next it will come the 10 to 29, 30 to 39. Is it clear? The upper limit of a class is included in the class itself. The upper limit of the first class may not become the lower limit. Got my point? In the exclusive, lower limit can become the, upper limit can become the lower limit in the next class. Okay. But in the inclusive series, the upper limit will not become the lower limit in the next series. That is in next class. Got my point?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Screenshot lila beta.
Done, ma'am.
Now we have a types of group frequency tables. Types. In this, upper limit, lower limit, that is an upper limit included, lower limit excluded, upper limit excluded, inclusive type, open-end type, unequal intervals. Now we'll see what are these all. Harini?
Ma'am?
Edinoma?
ఏం లేదు
ఎక్కడున్నావు?
క్లాస్ వింటూనే ఉన్నాను మ్యామ్.
లేలే నువ్వెక్కడున్నావు అన్న. మీరు ఎక్కడ ఉన్నారు అంటున్నా.
రోడ్ అమ్మా
బయట ఉన్నావా ఇంట్లో ఉన్నావా?
లేదు, ఇల్లు రోడ్డు పక్కనే ఉంది, అందుకే సౌండ్ వస్తుంది.
అందుకోసం మైక్ ఆఫ్ చేయి.
ఆఫ్ చేసినా పొరపాటున స్క్రీన్ బాగాలేదు, అది ఆన్ అయిపోతుంది.
ఓకే ఓకే ఓకే. ఏ స్టడీ సెంటర్ అమ్మా ఇది?
కర్నూలు ఎగ్జామ్ సెంటర్ మ్యామ్.
అచ్చా కర్నూలు అమ్మాయివా? ఓకే ఓకే, గుడ్ గుడ్. అదేంటి అది కాలేజ్ పేరు?
సిల్వర్ జూబ్లీ కాలేజ్.
సిల్వర్ జూబ్లీ. నేను వచ్చిన మీ కాలేజ్.
అవునా మ్యామ్?
2 years బ్యాక్ వచ్చిన. Okay. Now we'll see what is the upper limit excluded. Upper limit excluded means what? See here. It is a lower limit. It is a upper limit. That next upper limit is included in the lower limit. Next 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25. Means that upper limit is in the next class. Got my point?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Next, lower limit. Lower limit excluded. Above 10, but not more than 15. Above 15.
11 to 15. 14.
10, but not more than 15. 15, but not more than 20. Then above 20, but not than more than 25. That is a lower limit excluded. Upper limit excluded. Upper limit excluded means 0 to 40, 40 to upper limit excluded. This one is upper limit excluded. 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70. Inclusive. 30 to 39, where the upper limit is not there in the next class.
Exclusive type.
Inclusive. In exclusive, it will be included, but inclusive,
Included,
it is not included. 30 to 39, 40 to 49, 50 to 59, 60 to 69. The upper limit will not include it. Is it clear?
Yes.
Open end type. Open end type means 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 and over. This is open end. And below 30 means what will come? Below 30 means below 30. See here, in the next classes, how much the difference you are finding?
10 difference, ma'am.
10 difference. So below 30, what is the difference you have?
20, ma'am. 20.
Very good. So below 30, that is open end type. Below 30, that means in exam you will get below 30, 50 over. 50 over means how much you write?
60, ma'am.
Very good. Understood? Got the point? It's clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, we'll see that. Just now you asked, no? Madam, ye kaisa? So, if the data covers a wider range, it is easy. Grouped frequency table. If the data covers the wider range, it is easier to tally the, means apne paas itne numbers dete. They'll give this many numbers. Then you have to make it into the frequency. So, the pura pan nahi likh sakte. So, here this list gives the height in centimeters for number of people. Show the data in a frequency table. Here, these all are the numbers is given. Is it clear? So here, we repeat each number as a tally mark as shown. We then add the tally marks and put the numbers in a frequency column. Means yahan se dekha to you have to count all. But when you make it a tally bar, and it is easy to know the frequency. Understood? I have made the height and tally frequency. So here, which is the highest, lowest number you find here?
140, ma'am.
142.
142.
Yes, 142.
So here, 142 you cannot take. What is the highest number you find here?
181.
181. So we cannot take till the 181. So 142 means I have taken from 140 to 150.
Less than or equal to.
Then 150 to 160, 160 to 170, 170 to 180, 180 to 190.
190.
180 to 182 means I have taken till the 190. Means that is the lower limit and upper limit. And the value should also equal. Next class maybe apne ko equal aa raha na? From wherever you are seeing, the value is 10 only you are finding. Yes? 140 to 150, you are finding the 10. 150 here, this side also you are finding the same. Lower limit difference is also 10 you are finding. Upper value also you are finding. The upper limit also we are finding the same difference. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So here 140. So 150 I have marked 1. 169 here marked 1. So you see after 4 you have to cross the fifth one.
Yes, ma'am.
Got understood now?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So such a type of a question they may give in a long. Okay.
Ma'am.
Yeah. Important terms in a group frequency tables. One is a class limit, class marks, or a mid values. So
Mid-value.
these are terms you have to remember. Class limit, maximum and the minimum values of class interval are called upper class and the lower class limit. So here, see here, minimum 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 and the maximum. Okay, minimum and the maximum. So that is a class interval. Respectively, class limit and the upper limit and the lower limit. And class mark or the mid values. The class mark
frequency tables.
జడేమైనా కామన్ అండి
what happened? Navya? Any doubt, mark?
No, ma'am.
Now, class mark or a mid value. The class mark or mid value of the class interval lies exactly at middle level. Means here, see here, mid value, how you have to take? Lower limit plus upper limit. How many terms you are adding?
10, ma'am.
How many terms? Terms कितने हैं वहां पे? 2 है. Upper, lower. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
0
Okay,
plus 10
10, ma'am.
divided
10.
by
2.
2. Very good. How much?
2.
5.
5. The next one, 10
10
plus
to 20.
20
10
divided
30
by
by 2. 30 by 2 is
2.
15, ma'am.
30.
that is a middle value.
Yes.
Wait 1 minute, ma. Now understood the mid value?
Yes.
Class boundaries. Class boundaries. Class boundaries are true limits of a class intervals. Class interval, it is associated with grouped one. Lower boundary, upper boundary. See here, where the
Ma'am cannot hear the voice.
Ma'am, we are not audible your voice, ma'am.
D common difference between the upper limit. Ma'am, we can't hear your voice.
So here class boundaries. Class boundaries are the true limits of the class interval. Okay. It is associated with grouped frequency. Grouped frequency अभी करे थे ना अपन? Lower limit, upper limit minus half.
Yes. By 2.
By 2. Okay.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
So next one is a width or the length of a class interval. So width or the class interval, how you have to take? That is upper class boundary minus lower class boundary. There we'll see the relative frequency. That is class frequency. So ये पूरे ना आप problem करते वक्त मालूम हो जाता. These all are no need. But if when they give the question like this, you have to write this all. What are the methods you use for calculating this all? बोले तो ये पूरे लिखना. Now we'll see tabulation and the classification. Tabulation and classification means tabulation may be defined as a systematic presentation. Is it clear? It is a systematic presentation, numerical data in rows and column. Table मालूम है ना? Rows,
Yes.
column. Then you can present the numerical numbers. Means numbers where you will be writing. It is a certain characteristics. And it is express the data in concise and attractive form. एक डेटा अपन बनाते ना, it will be in a attractive form में दिखा. अपन इससे पहले बताए थे ना, these are the table, how it is finding. It is an attractive, no? See here, it is an attractive way. It is class interval frequency like that. It will be showed in a tabular form. Are you getting?
Yes. T shape.
That is in a table form. And it is expressed the data in concise and attractive form where if anyone see that easily can be understood. इसमें क्या लिखा हुआ? There is a comparing the numerical figures. Now we'll see the this one is also very important. Define the tabulation. Explain the classification of tabulation. Okay. Significance of tabulation. It simplifies a complex. It facilitates for comparison and it gives identity to the table. Means simplify. Easily it can be simplify the table. अपन देखें ना frequency where total frequency means it is easy to make it a total. Okay, okay, understood? अपन like frequency tally bar का अपन करे जब when you're seeing all the numbers together, it is very difficult to count.
Yes, ma'am.